I've got a Scion XB and an old Nissan Rogue. Let's see if the Toyota can beat them without letting them know we're trying to race. Here we go, full throttle. Hey guys, welcome to TFL Classics. We've got an interesting one for you today because that is Baby Yota, the 2002 Toyota Tacoma project series that we're almost done with. But the question remains, now that we've modified this truck, is it too slow? That's what we're gonna find out today. Now here's the reason we're doing this video in the first place. Baby Yota has a 4-cylinder. It's a 2.7 liter 4-cylinder, which is a pretty big displacement, horsepower 150, torque like 177 pound-feet, but it's got an automatic transmission. And we've gotten so many comments. Now that it's lifted with the bumpers and the big tires, can it get out of its own way? Especially up here in Colorado at over 5,000 feet above sea level. Let's show you the mods. So in the front here, we've got a big, beefy off-road bumper by Relentless Off-Road Fabrication and a Warren winch. That certainly added some weight. And then, of course, we've got the Toytech 3-inch lift and these tires. The BFG KM3, a mud terrain, 31 by 10.5 R15, so not a huge tire. And I stuck with a smallish tire on purpose to hopefully preserve the performance. In the back, of course, we have another Relentless Fabrication bumper and the soft topper. That's not a huge amount of weight, but certainly is more than it had when we started, especially with the wooden flatbed system. All right, let's go do a 0 to 60 mile/hour test. All right, so my electronically controlled transmission, my ECT power button is in the power mode. That's the electronically controlled transmission. I'm just gonna floor it in 3, 2, 1, full throttle. Okay, 2,000 RPM, 3,000, there's 20, there's 30. All right, it picks up a little bit, closer to 5,000. 40 miles an hour, 50. Oh boy, 60 there. 0 to 60 in 18.15 seconds. Of course, we are a mile above sea level, but that is pretty darn slow. Let me turn it around and try going the other way, see if that improves the time at all. I'm gonna brake torque it a little bit this time, see if we can get that 18 seconds down any further. In 3, 2, 1, full throttle, better launch. 20, 30, almost a red line, which is about 5,500 RPM. There's 45, there's 50, 55, 60 there. Oh, that was a blistering time. 17.29 seconds. Woo, that's right, we almost dropped a full second. All right, it is not a quick truck from 0 to 60, but yeah, I have no but. It's not a very quick truck from 0 to 60. Hey, at least we made it to 60. Let's step it up a notch. So you can see, not terribly quick, but we did get to 60 with a good amount of confidence. Now the question is, how will it do on the highway at highway speeds? Let's find out. All right, so now we're gonna merge onto the highway. Alex is next to me. He's gonna do a quick timing test from 40 to 60 miles per hour, a passing test. See how quick the 02 Tacoma is. So this is a nice big open highway here with the high speed limit. So I'm going to get into the middle lane here. Let me get to 40. One sec, Alex. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let me get exactly 40. All right, 40 miles per hour there. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1, start. Full throttle. Power mode engaged on the transmission. There's 50, 55, and stop.
7 on the dot.
7 seconds from 40 to 60. Not great, not horrible, but you know, certainly not unsafe, at least on a traditional highway. I think maybe on a rural 2-lane passing, that could get a little bit sketchy, but you know, we're cruising along now at 55, 60 miles an hour. No issues whatsoever, and the truck is holding 2,000 RPM, doesn't feel strained. What if we merge onto a different highway and see if we can get up to 75? How will it do that? All right, next passing test, 45 to 70 miles an hour in 3, 2, 1, go. Full throttle, there's 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. 12.64 seconds from 45 to 70, and there is 75. And we are turning 2,700 RPM. That actually feels pretty calm. And actually we're approaching 80 miles per hour there as well. So it will easily do highway speeds, even freeway speeds. It doesn't feel strained at all. Oh, it's just cruising along 75, almost 80 miles per hour. Now, yes, I know these numbers sound incredibly slow on paper, and certainly you're not going to be winning any drag races with a Tacoma, but around town it feels perfectly adequate. Cruising along at steady state on the highway feels perfectly adequate. Off-road feels just fine. It's just really passing power is a little bit limited, and merging power is also a little bit limited. But I wouldn't say it feels dangerous. I mean, folks drove Volkswagen Beetles and buses all throughout the 70s and 60s, and it was fine. This is definitely quicker than both of those. I mean, ideally you have the V6 at 3.4 with the manual. But yeah, I think as just a vehicle to tool around in, even cruise down the highway every now and then, going off-road, a little four-cylinder is plenty. Alright, I'm here at a red light on the highway, and I've got a Scion XB and an old Nissan Rogue. Let's see if the Toyota can beat them without letting them know we're trying to race. Here we go, full throttle. Oh, blew past the XB Scion. No, I am not. He's coming back. Oh no! Oh no, the Scion XB with the old guy driving just squished us. Go, come on, go. That's all she's got. There's 60. Oh man, at least we beat the Rogue. This is not a quick truck, folks. Well, there you have it. It's no TRX by any means, but I think it's pretty adequate for most people. Certainly I wouldn't want to tow anything with it, but I think for hauling around town, for taking you even on some cool adventures, it's enough power. And that little 2.7, now that we've done the valve job, should last another 180-some thousand miles with almost no issues. We also got up to highway speeds with a decent amount of confidence, and yes, it will still do 75 miles per hour, which is the national speed limit in a lot of places. Well, as always, let me know what you think of Project Baby Yota. Be sure to stay tuned because the auction series is coming up really soon on this truck with all proceeds going to charity. But we've got a big adventure we're going to take this thing on to do some serious off-roading and show what it's like as an overlander. Stay tuned for that, and as always, this has been Tommy with the Fastlane Classics. Check out TFLcar.com for the latest and greatest in new car reviews.